Good foggy Saturday morning. It is April the 20th, and of course, an early start to our day because we're about to harvest our meat birds. You can't be out here, okay? Okay. It's really early in the morning, and I don't want to do this. I'm not even awake yet, but I got work to do. You need a table? You want a bigger one, or we have the 6-footer and we have this small one here. That's a nice set. Huh? Okay. Let me get the hot water set up. Oh yeah. I'm trying to wake up. It's cold out here. I gotta go light a fire. Those wild turkeys might come around this morning. Them turkeys are talking up a storm. It's wet in here, so I gotta elevate that. It sounds like I have a frog in my throat. Alright, so we need to get this fire blazing because we need that heat to warm up whenever we take our breaks. Because we generally harvest our chickens or even our turkeys when the weather is cooler out, either in the fall or in the spring. So we do it early in the morning simply because it's cooler out. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a blaze. That's a good thing. All right, so this is what we want. So we are ready to go. And so we are going to head off to the chickens. Let's see how they're doing this morning. All right. Let's see what these birds are doing. Good morning, y'all. This is the day. Thank you for the meat that you're going to be providing for this family. It's a mess in here. It's a total mess in here. Maybe I should open this window so I can show you guys the real deal, what we have to work with, because it's definitely not pretty at all. Alright, this is a mess that's in here in these chickens. There's no pine shavings done because we didn't want them to be eating the pine shavings, because they will. And we take the food away from them at least 12 hours before harvest day, so that way when we're cleaning them, there's less room for contamination and their intestines will be all cleaned out, and that's why we only give them water. All ready to serve? Oh yeah. So we're gonna do a thorough cleaning when we're all done with them, and let this space air out for about a couple weeks, and then I'm scheduled to get another batch of meat birds. And here we don't have any fancy setup. We just have our kill cones. We have our water, hot water, so they can get their hot water bath. We're gonna set up the ice bath for them because we need that also. We got our table here that we're gonna be using as our cleaning station. And we also got our chicken plucker that hubby built from scratch. And this is made from a 55-gallon food grade barrel with chicken fingers that we purchased online, and we also purchased parts from chickenpluckerparts.com, because I believe I think we ordered a book from Whizbang. Is it Whizbang something?
Yeah, it was
Okay. But if you're interested in making your own chicken plucker, you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll give you the details on where you can find the parts. But this is our handy belt right here. And I got my apron. Oh gee, my waterproof apron for I got your apron here, babe. I got your apron. Yeah. Alright, so now we're set up and we're ready to go. So we're going to head over to the chicken coop and retrieve the meat birds so we can start harvesting them. So in total, we are going to be harvesting 12 meat birds and we are going to do them 3 at a time because we have 3 kill cones set up here to get the job done. Now, this is for educational purposes only, so that you're educated on the process that we use to harvest these birds. Now, I'm going to place the birds in the kill cones, head down first, of course, and I'm going to reach at the bottom just to make sure that the head is out at the bottom so I have access to it so that I can harvest it. And for us to be able to do this and to be able to raise our own chickens and harvest it ourselves, we don't take this lightly at all. It's not a joke, it's not a game, it's our way of life. And we are happy and willing to come on here on this platform and show you guys how we go about doing that. Now, when the birds are facing down, they tend to go into a state of calm, and so that they're not flopping around and making noises or showing any type of feelings like discomfort or fear before they are harvested. So I'm going to go ahead and make the cut. So what I do is turn the head to the side where I can hit that carotid artery. And please understand that there's going to be some twitching going on because this was a live bird and it's normal for this to happen. So I'm not showing the actual harvesting because it can be sensitive material and graphic for some people. So I decided not to show exactly what I'm doing, but you got the idea. I'm harvesting these birds using the most humane process. I understand that commercially it's going to be different with different machines and all that stuff, but this is just us here raising our chickens, harvesting it ourselves, using the skills that we have learned, and also teaching it to others that would appreciate this type of information. So now we're going to wait a couple minutes so we can drain all the blood from the birds. And then we're going to head over to the hot water bath and we'll show you the process as we go along doing this and I'll explain. All right, so now our water temperature is 160 degrees. And so we're going to dip the birds for 12 seconds and then we're going to give it the ice water bath here, and not just cold water. You have to have a lot of ice in the water here. So that way when you're plucking the birds, the feathers will be easy to come off. And if you leave it too long in the hot water, then the meat will start cooking. So you don't want to do that at all. And you want to leave it long enough in the cold water so that way it would cool down quite a bit. Now here is our chicken plucker at work, and we can put 2 birds in there at a time, but we chose to do 1 just to demonstrate to you. And this is what it looks like after a few seconds. I would say probably about 30 seconds in the plucker, and we have the water hose spraying on the bird at the same time. And so this plucker does a pretty quick job and makes processing faster and easier. So we are going to continue to do the rest of the birds. I'm not going to show every bird that we're doing, but I just wanted to show you the process from start to finish and how we process our chickens. So stay tuned for more footage of our chicken processing day. So this is what we got here going on. This is what our chicken looks like after processing it. I do process with the skin on, and we generally cut it up in parts. Some of them we do leave it whole so we can like bake a whole chicken. if we choose to do so. So we leave options open so that we can cook different dishes. We can make different meals with it. And these are some of the wings, some of the breast here that I already split and tenderized. And this is the parts that we're going to be making soups with. And we're also going to be making chicken broth with. So from start to finish, we used about, let's say, 5 to 6 hours. We harvested these 12 birds, plucked them, gut them, cut them up in parts, and then we allowed them to sit on ice for a few hours, and then we vacuum sealed them later on in the night. Now we have our own backyard raised meat birds in our freezer stored up so we can use whenever we like. And this is only the first set of 4 sets of meat birds that we are going to be raising this year for meat. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next upload.